Hey everyone, I hope everybody is using 5G network mobiles. And in the customer perspective side, we assume that we get faster network, quicker downloads, and also it is a worth of investment by paying extra amount and buying those 5G services. In the business perspective side, they assume that if we bring adaptation of 5G network in the 4G era, we can get a lot more revenue and acquire customer base. I'm Vishnu Ramsathy, data analyst intern at AtliQ Technologies. I'm here to present our client Wavecon Telecom the impact of 5G analysis project. And let's begin. So this presentation will, in the flow of, first we'll cover the introduction of our client, and then how many markets they have been operating in India, and third the 5G impact analysis, and fourth we'll discuss about the recommendation and conclusion. Let's look at the introduction of our client. They operate mobile network services to the customers, and their product is recharge plans, which includes data, talk time, and combo packs based on the events. And they have multiple revenue models, but this project only focuses on only one model, which is subscription revenue, recharge revenue. And when a company adopts to a 5G, these are the three pillars that shift internally. Network. So they get higher speed, higher capacity, utilize those data, and in the behavior of the customers will also change. So they expect a longer validity and they consume data. And in third, here, here when a competitors launches a marketing campaign or new product, our competitors will also launch at the same time. And when we talk about the same time, our client has launched their 5G in which period? Let's study about those study period. So in 2022, May 2022 is a single most event that created a space for this analysis project, which given before 5G, which includes the study period January to April 2022, and after 5G, which is June to September 2022. And let's look at the market they are operating in those India. And Wavecon has captured 15 key urban markets in India and have been separated into Tier 1 cities and Tier 2 cities. You can see in Tier 1 cities, Wavecon has their market, which 8 cities, which include these are the cities, and in Tier 2s, they have been emerging in these 7 cities. And let's further break down of this 5G impact analysis and have been separated into three pillars, which first will cover up the financials, and second will move on to the plant performances, and third will move on with the product portfolio strategy. Let's begin with the financials. As we know, in the study period before 5G and after 5G, the revenue has been dropped. As you can see, before 5G we have 16 billion rupees, and after 5G we have got 15.9 billion rupees. After the adoption of 5G, they have generated their revenue with the help of 5G services, but they have not meet the expectation or increase their revenue before the 5G. And there has been 0.5 percentage decrease in revenue. And I have in the right side, you can see I have attached the chart in which month they have loosened their 5G services revenue. And let's further break down in which cities they have increased their revenue, and let's understand about how they perform in terms of market. And as you can see here I have been divided into tier 1 and tier 2 analysis. In tier 1 cities, you can see we have totally 8 markets, but in the report only 3 cities have shown their positive increase in revenue after the adoption of 5G, which includes Bangalore, Mumbai, and Pune. And other major tier 1 cities have not shown their increase in revenue. When you compare with tier 2 cities, you can see out of 7 cities, 6 cities have been shown their increase in revenue after the adoption of 5G. So this results that they have to focus on the tier 1 markets, and also tier 2 cities which is emerging, they have been shown a consistent increase in the last 4 months, in the last quarter as well. So here we have a strong market and increase in revenue in tier 2 cities as well. So we have to use this an opportunity and increase their revenue in Chandigarh as well, and also increase their revenue in tier 2 cities and have a stable revenue increase in tier 2 cities, and also based on that we have to increase tier 1 cities as well. And Let's further move to that. Revenue is not only the key performance indicators. We have other key performance indicators as well. So if we look at it further, we have understood that revenue has been dropped. But the other KPI, which includes ARPU, which means average revenue per users, which has been increased from per user, we have been getting 190 rupees. But after adoption of 5G, we get 2.211 rupees. This is a positive sign for our Wavecon client. So they have been increased their average revenue per users. But when we compare to the other KPI metrics like TAU, total active users, this has been dropped 8%. People who choose to stay to the Wavecon client based on the services they like, based on the network speed, they have from them we have increased the revenue. TUSU, which means total unswept users, has been increased from 5.6 million to 7 million. Not every increase is a positive. So in this KPI metric, you can see we have not only lost the revenue, but also we have lost customers, but people who have stayed for our Wavecon client, we have also increased our average revenue per users as well. So in this KPI metric, you can see we have lost our revenue and also we have lost our customers, but we have increased the revenue from the customers who have stayed with us. And as we know, we have increased the revenue in certain cities. So, what is our product? So, this is our monthly revenue based on our product. So, totally we have 13 plans, but we have to separate into three. Plan 1 till plan 7 is the existing plan before 5G and after 5G. And plan 8 to plan 10 is used only before the 5G and that has been discontinued after 5G adoption. And plan 11 and plan 13 is newly introduced along with the 5G network. Let's understand in detail. Here you can see P1 grows 32%. So plan 1 is a face of the company pack. As you can see, before 5G it has 1.81 billion rupees, which is 2 GB per day for 84 days. And it has generated 2.39 billion rupees after 5G. So this has been increased and this pack will call as the face of the company pack because it generates more revenue, it attracts more customers. Plan 2 and 3 has achieved the same revenue when it compared to the before 5G, but it has not increased the revenue. And plan 4 it is mini data saver package. Let's see about other plan as well. Plan 5 and plan 6. Plan 5 includes full talk time and plan 6 is extreme mobile data package. Let's understand about the plan 7. So this is the major plan that has been lost after the 5G adoption. As you can see, here the recommendation is to retire plan 7 in a way that we have to retire plan 7 branding. So here we have used the 25 GB combo 3G and 4G network plan. When the 5G has adopted, people think we get faster network. But here we have been branded in a wrong way that you will get only 3G and 4G and 25 GB. In the customer perspective, people will not prefer to buy because if you give a full amount for this pack, we will not able to utilize this 25 GB combo pack for those days. So why to use this? So people have been walked away from this pack. So my recommendation is to rename this brand, retire P7 branding and rename into optimized for 3G mobiles. Fastest mobile for 3G and 4G mobiles. By this, people may assume that okay, my mobile is 3G mobile, my mobile is 4G mobile. But this pack will provide utmost speed for this mobile network. So people will understand this and there is a shift by using this brand. And let's understand about the new plans introducing along with the 5G. As you can see, Plan 11, Plan 12, and Plan 13. Plan 11 has generated 1.86 billion rupees. So when you compare Plan 1 before 5G, it has generated 1.81 billion rupees, but we have generated 1.86. So I think this will eventually become our second phase plan of the company. And we have Plan 12, which has contributed 1.16 billion rupees, and Plan 13 with 314 million rupees. And let's understand in further. You can see that when you compare the other plan as well, People, you can see plan 3, 28 GB for 28 days, and plan 6, 15 GB for 28 days, and plan 4, 10 GB for 20 days, and plan 13, when we get 21 GB for 28 days. So, in my analysis, in the next quarter, plan 6 and plan 4 will eventually drop their revenue, and those revenue will be increased in the back of plan 13 because people expect more capacity to utilize those data and the price they are given for those expected days. In my perspective, in this analysis, plan 3 and plan 13 will become the next phase pack of our company, and that will generate more revenue in the next quarter. And we have to understand about the pack that has been discontinued along with the 5G. As you can see, plan 8, plan 9 and plan 10 has been discontinued. Here, Wavecon is not only the competitors who's providing 5G services in India. They have other competitors as well. Let's understand about the market share. Here, this project is all about before 5G analysis and after 5G analysis. In the right side, you can see 35.1111, 27.26 is before average market share. And in the right side, you can see 35.71, 27.71, 18.88 is after 5G average market share. And here you can see in this analysis, Wavecon is the only competitor who have lost their average market share after adoption of 5G. So here we have to understand we have also lost the revenue, we have lost our customers, and also we have lost our market share after the 5G. And my recommendation is to scale the winning plan. As we know, the winning plan is P1, P11, P13. We have to utilize those plan, and those plan will be emerging in tier 2 cities, and also we have to increase in tier 1 cities as well. Rework the portfolio. As I've mentioned, we have used wrong branding. As you can see, 25 GB combo for 3G and 4G pack. We have to rename into optimized for 4G mobiles and strengthening our customer retention. As we know, we have lost the revenue in tier 1 cities by combining these three things: scaling winning plan and strengthening customer retention. Strengthening customer retention, rework the portfolio. By these combination, it eventually will increase those three KPI cards: revenue, average revenue per users, and also it will increase the total active users as well, and it will reduce the total unsubscribed users. And these are the recommendations of this project. And also, I wanted to thank Dhaval Patel sir, Hemanand Vivil sir, Naveen sir, Team Code Basics, Team AtliQ Technologies for providing me this opportunity to present this project. And also, people watching till the end, this is not a TV or a projector, it is just a whiteboard. I just used my laptop screen, I replaced in this wall. Some ideas are generated in the head, then it is moved into the software. So I just tried something new to present my project. And I hope you like this presentation. You can leave this feedback. And thanks for watching till the end. Thank you.